Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Part 29. In the previous video, we got into the final stage of this trial. We have reached the final testimony. As a last-ditch effort, we have brought our client, Terry Falls, up to tell us about the day of the murder. That day, 4 p.m., I stopped the car. I was in front of a bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on bridge. I watched my car from bridge. I never put no body in the car. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me. We talked, then she left. I never really, thought about that. Okay, so if she wasn't there first, how the hell did she get here? Right? Because the way she would have come from was... Oh, wait, didn't we establish that, there's not actually a hole there anymore, or something? Or we didn't establish it, but, it was kind of brought up, I guess, that we shouldn't assume there's still a hole there, so I guess there isn't a hole there, because otherwise how the hell does she get, you know, on the other side of the bridge? So I guess that's not necessarily a contradiction. We talked, then she left. That was Valerie. Not my Dahlia. Mr. Falls, you're covering for her. Do you think she would do the same for you? That's enough, Miss Faye. His last statement was a fitting way to end the final testimony of the trial. Hi. Well then, Miss Faye, please proceed with your cross-examination. So you wanted to end, Mr. Falls? Another guilty verdict to go along with your death sentence? There's only one person who can stop it. You, kitten, I think. Thanks for the vote of confidence. According to the note, the meeting was supposed to take place at 4:30. You certainly arrived early, didn't you? No watch, was in prison, had to eyeball it. It was raining, already dark too. You waited on that bridge for 30 minutes? Mr. Falls! Eagle Mountain, that spot, strong memories. Why did he just clam up? Could it be he's hiding something here? You were quite early, so you waited on that bridge, correct? Yeah, I like waiting. I'm used to it. Huh, I'm sure he is. Zebra Boy waited 5 years to ask a single question. To find out why a woman betrayed him. To him, 30 minutes must have been like a blink of the eye. You were watching the car. That bridge, other side is broken. Nobody can come from there. Okay, so it is still broken, so take that, Edgeworth, you little fuck. So I was watching car. What else are you expecting him to do? Suppose that's the obvious thing to do, but something's bothering me. I'm getting the feeling a contradiction? What's on the other side of that broken bridge anyway? No one lives there. There's a small shrine up on the mountain, but that's it. Anyway, nobody came. No car, nothing. Mr. Falls, think carefully now. Are you certain that it was Valerie Hawthorne? I never lie. It's the truth. It was Valerie. I remembered her face. Wait a minute. If you had remembered her face, then why did you make her wear a scarf as identification? Yeah, because I was gonna say that, so... Sorry, I told a little lie. But the woman I met, she was different from the woman standing here now. She was different. It was Valerie. What'd you talk to her about anyway? Mr. Falls. Valerie told the truth about kidnapping 5 years ago. She said someone needed to take the blame for it. That was all I could think to do. She said that. That's why she lied. Got me the death penalty. And were you satisfied with that answer, witness? Valerie died. It was my fault. What? But I don't really remember. Maybe I did. Maybe I did push her in. It don't matter no more. Either way, my Dahlia, my sweet teenage... dead. You just saw that she isn't dead. If Valerie talked to me on the bridge, nothing left to live for. I mean, that doesn't sound like the words of someone who's like, ah, I'm so mad I'm gonna murder someone. How could you be so sure? It was raining at the time, and sunset that day was at 5 o'clock. It would have already been pretty dark on the mountain by 4:30. Please, Mr. Falls, this is your last chance. You've already taken the fall for something you didn't do once. That woman, it wasn't Dahlia. Stop right there. What more needs to be said? Even if it means the death penalty, even if it means taking the blame for her murder. You'll still do whatever is necessary to protect her, won't you, Mr. Falls? I know it's obvious, but he's clearly lying. He's been cursed by Dahlia Hawthorne. He'll probably go to his grave still believing in her. Mr. Falls, even if you can show he's lying, the poor guy will still be cursed. You still have to point out the contradiction anyway. That's the curse of being a defense lawyer, I guess. I will say, this whole, like, I feel like there's been, like, too much plot devoted to this Dahlia lady, who I don't really find compelling at all. Okay, what was the contradiction again? Okay, she stood in front of me. Let's not jump ahead of ourselves, but I mean, I feel like that's the obvious contradiction, is that, well, not really a contradiction. I mean, it is a contradiction, but I mean, it's really not a contradiction because, I mean, he's not telling a lie there. She did stand in front of him. Mr. Falls, think carefully now. Are you certain that it was Dahlia Hawthorne? You were watching the car. Other side is broken, nobody can come from there. I mean, this is gonna be wrong, but we're gonna try it, just... because, I mean, I feel like I don't know what the evidence... I mean, it does contradict. Because how can she stand in front of you if she didn't come from the other path? Because, like, I just want to ask the question, where did this lady come from? Now, why is it this one and not the one that actually shows the hole? When you got to the bridge, no one had arrived, huh? You waited on the bridge, you're sure of that? Actually, okay, never mind. I'm dumb. This makes sense. Because we're going with the line that she was already there when he got there, not that he's lying about being there first. I think that's what we're going for here. Which actually makes perfect sense. You're sure, huh? Well then, I'm sure too, Mr. Falls. We're sure that you're lying. He's whining. Wah! Oh, I'd love to hear your rationale on this, Miss Faye. You want to know who arrived at the bridge first? Just look at this photo. It's perfectly clear. Obviously, the person that came first would be the one at the end of the bridge, right? But that's the victim at the end of the bridge. Precisely my point. In other words, Mr. Falls, you must have arrived at the bridge after she did. He's irking and glurking. Mr. Falls, please don't get so worked up. We just want the truth. I mean, that still doesn't, like... 'Cause, I mean, if she got there first, they talk, Falls goes to leave. Where is the opportunity to put the body in the trunk? There shouldn't have been, right? I got there around 4 o'clock, it's true. I had somewhere to go, a special place. Did you go to the special place before you went to the bridge? Yeah, it's an old temple about 15 minutes from the bridge. 5 years ago, me and Dahlia, we promised each other. We swore we wouldn't betray each other. Okay, so he abandoned his car for a while, okay. She brought a memento to represent our love. A memento? 5 years ago, I hid it under base of tree there. It's a special memory for me. This is it. This is what I went to get, huh? This little bottle and necklace is your memento? Hey, that's quite charming, but it looks empty. Your Honor, you heard what my client said. He arrived at the scene at 4 o'clock. But he then left his car unattended and walked away. He was gone for approximately 30 minutes. With that much time, Dahlia Hawthorne could have easily hidden the body in the trunk of his car. Indeed, there certainly wasn't enough time for it. Now, this does beg the question of, what the hell is this murder plan? It, like, literally hinges on him just wandering off for 30 minutes? Like, still got a chance. Mr. Falls, there's no mistaking it. Mr. Falls? Oh, he's frickin' poisoned, dude. That's enough. But please. Witness? Promised her 5 years ago. If it ever happens that we can't trust each other no more, then we're supposed to drink bottle. No, stop the trial! Your Honor, we need a recess. We needed a fucking ambulance. I was stupid. Couldn't keep promise. So I did it. I drank this. No, we are so close. Just a little more. I was going to prove your innocence. No, don't want that. Don't trust self. Maybe kill again. Kill sweet Dolly again. Mr. Falls. Mr. Armando. Thanks for the coffee. Okay, so I guess he put it in the coffee? That's why he wanted water, I guess? I don't know why he couldn't have just drank it from the bottle. What? Mr. Falls! Okay, I mean, that's an interesting way to make us lose the trial, though. I have to admit that. Now, here's my beef with, like, Dahlia's character, is that, like, I don't really get the idea that she's so charismatic that people are willing to die for her. Because she, like, flutters her eyes at them. Now, at least in this case, he's like a fucking, like, you know... The fact that he was so in love with a 14-year-old is pretty sus, not gonna lie. But, I don't know, I guess it's just like I don't really find her character very interesting in the slightest, so... Having 2 trials basically focused on her entirely. I mean, the first one is the tutorial, which isn't as long, but... it was still pretty long for a tutorial trial, but... It was like, what, like 3-4 hours? It ended with no winners, only losers. I ended up with a wound that cut so deep into my soul I thought it'd never heal. Sure, was the same for the young prosecutor as well. And that also means that so she had the poison back then? Too? Where'd the poison? Where'd she get that? The one person. The true criminal, Dahlia Hawthorne. She left the courtroom with a secret smile on her demonically sweet face. It's just like, it's not a very interesting trope to me. The girl that acts so sweet is actually evil. Like, it's just been done so many times. And like, I feel like it's never done that well. That's mainly personal preference, I guess, but, I It's just not a trope that I like in the first place, mainly because I just don't ever find it executed that well. Unforgivable. That witch? Mr. Armando? We were so close to the truth, it was right there in front of us. We were just a little too soft, kitten. It's my fault. It's all my fault that Mr. Falls killed himself. No, I think it's because his brain was fucked up. Don't cry, kitten. You want to make my coffee all salty. I knew it. I knew I wasn't cut out for this. Mia. Don't you get it? You can't cry yet. The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over. Mr. Armando? I mean, that's a cool moment. I gotta admit that. No matter how tough the case, no matter how bitter the memories, they always fade over time. And you file them away and eventually forget them. Is he in a hospital? 1 year later in this very same courthouse, I myself got wrapped up in that case. I feel like that was like an IV drip. Only after that did Dahlia Hawthorne get put on trial for her crimes. 2 weeks probation, picking up litter, and then she was off scot-free. The verdict that was ultimately handed down to her was... guilty, of course. Naturally, when the verdict was read, she had a perfect angelic smile on her face. I mean, that kind of was like a hospital bed, maybe. It was finally all over, at least that's what I thought at the time. Bro, I'm just tired of this character already. Unfortunately, couldn't have been more wrong. In 5 years, but now something has happened that's made me remember all this. I guess that is the whole episode. Huh. I was wondering how that was gonna play out. I didn't know if it was gonna be like a... what I was gonna say. Like, I didn't know if it was gonna start as like a flashback and then like the rest of the episode would be like in the present or something. Like it'd have to be like with Phoenix picking the case back up or something in regard to that. But I mean that's an interesting case, like it just being a trial, kind of like a tutorial trial. I don't find the Dahlia character like compelling, so I think that kind of weakens it a bit for me personally. And then I just feel like a lot of the questions were really bad. Like it was definitely like the worst gameplay chapter of the 4. But we are on the final. Well, I think episode 5 is the last one, but. And it's Ami Faye. You know I can't say that. Shichishito, the treasured Kurain village heirloom, whose name means 7-branched sword. It is said this sacred sword represents life itself. Pretty sure it represents, you know, being a sword. Though the branches may appear to be infinite, the choice is limitless. Like our destinies, the sword comes to but one end, one merciless point. When the silver cord, the fragile thread that binds us to this world, is severed, the The illusion is revealed and the implacability of fate is finally laid bare. Okay. February 6th, 9:48 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Hey, Nick! Yeah, what is it? You know how I've got spiritual powers unlike you? Wow. Fucking coming out swinging. Sure, you are a spirit medium after all. But just like you, if I don't keep my powers sharp, they get dull, right? I guess so, yeah? Glad you agree. Okay, Pearly, you're up. Pearls? So, that's why we need to go on a special spiritual hotspot tour, Mr. Nick. I mean, is that just the lady in the picture? I'm lost. What's this magazine you're shoving in my face? It's the New Year issue of Occult Winter Spiritual Location Special. Oh, Pearls look so happy. Maximize your spiritual power with just one night of intensive training. Sounds like a scam. Oh, it sounds too good to be true. I'll say it sounds more like a scam to me. It's at a spiritual retreat called Hazakura Temple. It's way up in the mountains, and I bet it's nice and cold. Just perfect for training. Now, I definitely don't want to go. And, you know, I think I've heard this temple before. It's a famous channeling dojo. So, I mean, I guess she's a channeler of some sort. The Dahlia chick. And, you know, they mentioned there being a shrine up there. It's hard for even real spirit mediums like us to make reservations up there. Reservations? For a temple? Are you serious? Don't worry, I've already made special reservations just for us. I mean, she like supposed to be like a branch family member or something? Yeah, and I signed up for the special course. That's nice, and the timing couldn't be better. Since we don't have a case right now anyway, well, have fun. We'll be staying here. Alrighty, then it's settled. Well, come on, don't just stand there. Start packing your stuff. Yeah, Mr. Nick, you better start packing your stuff. Huh? Me? Why do I have to go? Well, we have to be accompanied by someone over 20 years old. Hey, I don't have anything to do with spirit power. The only thing I can channel is a TV. So, is there a heated pool at this Hyzakura Temple? I will admit, the game is already immediately much more fun now that we're back with the main crew. No, but you can stand at a freezing waterfall. I mean, not that I dislike Mia or anything, it's just, you know, there wasn't a whole lot of... There wasn't much room for comedy in the last chapter. Sorry, but I think I'll pass. I hate cold places. What? No way! How can you be so selfish? Come on, Mr. Nick, look at this place. Doesn't it look beautiful? And look, there's the lady that tried to kill you. Come on. It should be like a fun time. Nope, not going. I'm gonna be nice and toasty at home. Wait, what the? What is it, Mr. Nick? Let me see that magazine. This nun. Is she a friend of yours or something, Nick? This girl. It's... Her name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence. Honest, how can any woman even count on you for anything? You disgust me. But it can't be. You're just found guilty and should still be in prison. Mr. Nick? I'll go. Huh? Hazakura Temple. Said I'll go. Yay! Isn't that great, Pearly? Yeah, oh thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Nick. You do anything for Mystic Maya, right? Even walk over burning coals, right? Abso-fucking-lutely not. Oh, cult. Dahlia Hawthorne. I knew there was no way she could possibly be at that temple, but I just had to see for myself who this nun really was. That's an interesting twist. I'm on board with it. Wait, was it February 6th last time? I guess it was. I need to pause for 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. It's so cold here, Nick. Maybe you should put on something warmer for a change. The guard department can't handle that. Well, it's supposed to be cold. It's training. Achoo. Her teeth are chattering so loudly it's all I can do to make out what she's saying. Wow, Mystic Maya, so this is the famous Hazakura Temple. Pearly, it's Hachu. Well. How nice to see you here. Welcome to our temple. Oh, thank you. Hachu. Oh, my, thank you for coming all this way. Come now, come on. You must have been cold. What's with the past tense? We're freezing into human popsicles as we speak. Ho, we are all high up in the mountains after all. In any case, we shouldn't speak here. Please follow me inside. Thank you. I was starting to think I would pass. Oh, yes. I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm the head nurse here at the temple. My name is Bikini. Bikini? That's right. Actually, we're right. Actually, that's my temple name. What do you think? It's your tradition to have one, and I wanted something that had a nice image to it. So I thought, why not choose a bikini? Besides, it seems to make me younger. Or it makes me seem younger? Wahahaha! It certainly does. Sign up for your special course. Well, my. Why brave you considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless with their health. Don't blame me if you become one with those you channel. Ha 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 ha! Reckless? Wahaha? Maybe you should take it easy tonight, Mystic Maya. We can come back another day. But you went through all that trouble to get reservations for me. Yes, that's right. You've come all this way, so please enjoy yourselves. There's still time before supper, so why don't you have a look around? No. Look, it's one of those snow motorcycle things. Most people call that a snowmobile, you know? Snow motorcycle things, snow blow metal, whatever. Too bad we didn't invite Desiree. I bet she could race like the wind on this snowmobile. Or maybe she'd give me a ride on this blow snowmobile. I told you it's a snowmobile. What do you think, Nick? Pretty awesome gate, huh? It sure is. Looks pretty well maintained, too. I think kind of puts your hometown to shame, Maya. Yeah, well, a lot of things have happened in Crane Village. We used to be a lot richer back when people hired us to perform channelings. Oh, I see, but now the place looks a bit run down? I guess I was just born in the wrong time. Look, it's a cute little bell tower. I absolutely love the sound of a giant bell. Bells are evil. So which do you like better, that or the sound of money? Alright, I'll take money for the win, Nick. What are you apologizing for? Think of all the bells you could buy with money. That looks like the main hall where we'll be staying tonight. From here, it looks like one of those ice hotels you always hear about. Gotta have a heater or something in there, don't you think? I don't want to die. I'm not worried, I brought my hot water bottle. Did you bring one for me? What are you talking about, Nick? Who carries around 2 hot water bottles? Yeah, the cold doesn't kill me. The ice queen over here will finish the job. So, what's a channeling dojo anyway? Oh my, you don't even know that? Forgive him, sister. He knows not for what he is saying. Well, just call me Bikini and forget that sister part. Channeling dojo is basically a spiritual power training ground. We have special holy items prepared to help people boost their spiritual power. Can they then go fight King Piccolo? Holy items. If you train an entire evening surrounded by these items, it's quite mysterious. The spiritual power of these items needs to envelop you? Wahaha! Wow, she must have just gotten off the trolley from the land of make-believe. So what exactly is a special course? You must be incredibly devoted to be interested at that at such a young age. It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant a spell. 30,000 times, all while being showered in freezing cold spirit water. Spirit water? You sure it's... what makes it special? Shut up. Good morning now, right? You have to be careful this time of year. If you don't watch it, you'll catch pneumonia, or maybe catch even hypothermia. So, be careful, you hear? Wah-ha-ha, ho-ho-ho, ha-ha-ha. How am I supposed to be careful? Just don't get so cold. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have signed Mystic Maya out for this. Sister, about this picture. Well, look at that. I must say I look rather divine here, don't you think? Yeah, unforgettable in every way. You mean it? Oh, I knew it. Wahaha, ho ho ho. The makeup was pretty tough, but Iris helped me out. Iris? The cute little girl in the photo. She looks just like me, doesn't you think? We're just a small temple here, so she and I run the entire place. Really, that kind of sounds like fun. Sorry to cut in, but, this Iris, where is she right now? Oh, just listen to you. You haven't come all the way up here just to find a girlfriend, have you? No. That's not what I had in mind at all. Anyway, Iris is in the inner temple preparing for this evening. What's her thoughts on being stabbed? For or against it? Inner temple? Yes, that's right. Iris will be back this evening. Why don't you go have a look at the main hall for now? Wah ha 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 ha. So she's in the inner temple, huh? You think you could take a look at this? I may not look like it, but you can tell I'm very much in demand. And to be quite honest, I'm finding this a little difficult to say. What is she trying to say, Mr. Nick? I think she's trying to say that she's busy. But seriously, Nick, what's the deal? Nothing has even happened yet, and you're already showing evidence in people's faces. You need to forget about work and relax a little. Try and have some fun, okay, Mr. Nick? Yeah, you're right. Sure, pin the hypothermia on the lawyer. It's great fun. Wahaha, ha ha ha. Gonna have fun doing that. It's Dusky Bridge, dude. They fixed it. Wow, look at this broken down old bridge, Nick. Yeah, and look at that big canyon below us. Hey, there's a river down here. Looks like it's flowing real fast. What's wrong, Nick? You look like you've seen a ghost. I'm just not very good with heights. Oh, hey, I got it. Maybe you should face your fear and try hurling yourself off the edge. You know, 1, 2, 3, jump. Do a flip. It might be just what you need to get over your fear of heights. Yeah, death is a real good way to overcome phobias, alright? Anyway, it sure looks like a rickety bridge. Can't argue there. Bro, look at these wires, man. You tell me you can't fall off doing that shit? The one on the left side doesn't even have any, like, horizontal ones, man. Vertical ones, I mean. Read it again, Maya. It says Dusky Bridge. Oh, it's practically the same thing. Aw, oh, come on, Nick. Why don't we hop across the bridge? It'll be fun. I'm not sure. It looks like bunny hopping across the bridge would destroy it. Okay, Nick, then let's try and find a cute, fluffy little bunny and test your theory. Alright, there sums up the final difference between sane and insane. There's a narrow path going off in a different direction than that of the main hall. The sign here is so old the text seems to have vanished. The path leads to a wooden staircase that goes down to the bottom of the canyon. Okay, I'll write wooden staircase on it then. Do you really think that's necessary? You'd have to be blind not to see the stairs. Well, it can't hurt. Just pass me a pencil, okay? Graffiti is a crime, Maya. Also, what do you mean you gotta be blind to see the dang stairs? There's no stairs, man. Phoenix, you okay? Let's get about 20 yards to that cliff over there. I guess it's where I'll be training tonight. You want to train with me, Nick? And do the special course? I think not. But it'd be great if you had spiritual powers, too. Oh yeah, I see dead people sounds more like a cause for alarm to me. Some letters are engraved into a roughly cut boulder. D-U-S-T-Y Bridge, huh? It says Dusky, not Dusky, okay? Come on, Nick, take a look at that bridge and tell me it's not supposed to be dusty. The sign is obviously wrong, and I'm gonna fix it. Now give me a pencil, Nick. Oh, like a pencil holder to you. How you gonna fix it with a pencil? I can't believe there's a public phone here. Who would ever use it? The people who live here, I guess. I doubt they have any real phones here. Wow, rude. Yeah, but it took like 20 minutes to walk here from the main hall. It would have been smarter than to build the main hall here, don't you think? Maybe you should work on channeling someone who makes logical sense, Maya. Won't find that in this game. The main hall. I think it's even colder in here. Achoo! You were just fine when we were outside, but now you're all cold again? I don't buy it. Mr. Nick, do you smell that? It smells like meat and gravy. Yeah, you're right. I guess it's pot roast for tonight. Yum! Weird, I thought they would serve something a little more, well, you know, traditional. What are you talking about, Nick? You think monks and nuns just sit around eating rice and gruel all the time? Mystic Maya is right. Oh, I hope there's mashed potatoes too. I love mashed potatoes. Haha, what a cute little acolyte. Hello, you look evil. Greetings to all of you. Oh, hello. Wow, this lady makes Maya like a 6.8 out of 10 on the weirdness scale. Your outfit. Did you come here for a special course too? I am the special course. Unfortunately, no. Actually, I'm... Ah! You're Miss Elise Denim. Ah, yes, that's right. You know of me? My name is Pearly Faye. I'm your biggest fan. Who is she, Nick? I see it now. Zavari, a fortune teller? I've got all your books, Miss, you know what? Your name is Elise now. Isn't that what you said your name was? Yeah, you're Elise. I'm not going to say your last name because, yeah, I'm just going to respect your culture, not butcher it. Ah, what a sweet little thing. Please call me Elise. Yeah. Books? Mr. Nick, don't you know anything? Obviously not. Don't you even know who this is? An author, maybe? Yes, and an illustrator of picture books. Picture books, huh? Oh, now I get it. I do like this music. Elise, what do you think about this? Mr. Nick, do you think Miss Elise is a suspect? Huh? You may be Mystic Maya special someone, but I won't let you do this to Miss Elise. Suspect? Why would I suspect her of anything? It's not like anything's happened. Isn't it cute, Nick? Pearly's getting all overprotective of her new friend. I'm sorry I didn't know who you are. I don't get a lot of chances to really enjoy picture books. It's alright. I take no offense to that. My books are nothing but simple stories for children. And really beautiful pictures too, Miss Elise. Your books always make me feel as if some of my heart has been purified. It makes me feel very happy to hear you say that. I do have to admit, she certainly seems like a kind, sensitive lady, which is how you know she's evil. Miss Elise won an award last year for her book, The Magic Bottle. Yes, a friend of mine secretly submitted a story I'd written to a publisher. They liked it so much that they asked if it was alright to make it into a book. Wow, it must have been a really great story. There once was a bottle. It was magic. The end. Maybe I should try and write a children's book too. If I do, you can secretly send it to a publisher for me, Nick. Recently, I've accepted a sort of apprentice, you might say. An apprentice. He calls himself Loris. Loris, you know, my name. I believe he's off doing some landscape sketches now. On Loris's behalf as well, I'd like to thank you for your support. Of course, Miss Elise, anything for you. So why did you come to Hazakura Temple, Miss Elise? Are you here to do some spiritual training? No, that's not it. Actually, I'm here to gather materials for a new book I'm working on. Also, are you, Misty Faye? Because, like, someone in this chapter has to be Misty Faye. Like, I mean, they've been, you know, teasing this whole her mother's still alive thing for 3 games now. Someone's got to be Misty Faye. I don't know who it is, but someone's got to be. I can't wait to read it. Pearl is completely taken with her. I wanted to do a book with a more Japanese feel to it this time. That or was the lady who got murdered in the opening was the mom? So is that what you're dressed like you are? The children have a certain image of me in their minds. I don't want to disappoint them. What can I say? She's really a sweet lady. Wow, Miss Elise, you're dressed up like a mountain nun. Yes, the good people here were kind enough to let me borrow this. I'm wearing training clothes underneath my robe as well. I want a staff like that, then I could cast fireballs. You like the crystal spear? It's really amethyst, you know? Or it's real amethyst. Maybe we'll find one like that up here on the mountain. Nick, let's go do a dungeon and get some fat loot. Good luck, Nick. I know you'll find me one. Well, you'll have to excuse me now. I have to go help with the dinner preparations. Wow, you mean you're cooking dinner tonight? That's right. Would you like to help too, Pearl? Yes, yes, I want to help with whatever I can. Pearl's like she just won the lottery. I'll help too. Then... No, it's fine. Please don't worry about it. Feel free to relax and explore the air with your friend. Huh? But, Oh, yes. Please take this. I think it'll be of help to you. It's a map of the area. We wouldn't want you to get lost now, would you? The inner temple. There it is, on the other side of the bridge. Well, if you insist, I guess we'll take this chance to go check out the other temple. Okay, I'll see you two later then. Remember, you're not allowed to fight. Come on, Nick, let's fight. Let's go. At least we'll stay warm if we keep moving. Alright, that seems like a decent place to stop it. Now we've got a little introduction to Chapter 5. It seems interesting right off the bat. The way it kind of ties in with like the previous case is neat. Even though I will say I'm just, you know, not a huge fan of the Dahlia stuff, but I don't know. Maybe it's not Dahlia. Maybe it's like Dahlia's, she had a third sister who's like her twin or something. I don't know. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.